somebody broke into the property. You can see the glass behind me. See glass broken right here. Smashed this, bro. Destroyed all the doors. They went through and popped the doors all off. We got broken windows, smashed all the light fixtures, destroyed all the plumbing, smashed both toilets. The decision is, do you continue with the deal or do you back out because you just don't want to deal with it? It's demo day. We did actually close on this property. The property was damaged. Well, now we have to go renegotiate. It actually kind of worked out where we were able to take some money off of our original offer price to help us here with this renovation that we have to now do. We'll end up redoing most of the plumbing. We'll end up redoing the kitchen here. So hopefully we can get this thing wrapped up pretty quick and get it right back on the market and ready to rent. The only thing I pray is that my lease don't fail me now. We're here. This is last day. We don't spark up until the fat lady has sung, and I hear her singing in the distance. Everything is wrapped up, everything is done. Today is actually the day before we have a tenant moving in. All the renovations are done. The house looks gorgeous. I'm excited to walk you through and show you all the stuff that we did here in this property. Come on, take a walk with me. This is a transformation. This is different. I mean, go scroll back and look at the original videos of what this property looked like. Even before the damage was done by the old resident that lived here, we upgraded everything. It's brighter, it's airier, it's cleaner, it looks more inviting. So all the things that we did, I think are wins. They help make you feel just warm in the space, and it essentially helps to sell the property, or in this case, get a renter in here, lickety split. I almost forgot. The door, the brand new door. So on the first walkthrough, if you remember, this glass was shattered. So not only did we replace the glass, we ended up putting on this new security door. So I almost forgot, but that's all replaced and done. What happened here is we used to have a doorway that kind of narrowed the space. Not only did it narrow the space, because this is wider than it was previously, but it also, didn't allow you good sight lines into the kitchen. So we just put back this brand new kitchen. It looks gorgeous. I don't want to hide it with like this narrow doorway. This is a completely modernized kitchen. And what's funny about this, the cabinets themselves are exactly the same cabinets that they had previously. She actually had relatively new cabinets. I love these cabinets. It matched the original trim work that they had. So I thought these cabinets brought that out and kind of just lived in the true nature of what the house used to be. So I decided to keep the same color. Put in this new backsplash. There was no backsplash previously. Granite countertop, garbage disposal, dishwasher, reset the stove, microwave. Some of that stuff wasn't set. Just like the panel work to kind of box in around the fridge. They didn't have some of that stuff in there originally, but we were, it's just kind of being thoughtful of how you repackage the home so that when somebody comes in to use the space, it feels comfortable and it feels like a place you'd want to live in. But that's the kitchen, man. I love it. I think it looks beautiful. Brand new appliances, of course. Everything looks pretty goddamn good. Let's take a walk and look at the bedrooms. So all this was already repaired. Remember, the hammer went through all of the walls. The thermostat was knocked off the wall. All that was replaced. All the walls had kind of ding marks throughout, so we were able to replace those. This particular room had the ding marks on the walls, and then she also destroyed the light fixture. So this is a brand new light fixture that we put in. And then what I also did was I put new 1/4-inch sheetrock because it had a popcorn ceiling. I hate popcorn ceilings. Everybody hates popcorn ceilings. So we put 1/4-inch over top of this so that you have a nice finished, more modernized look. The one thing that we did in the bedrooms, I did put carpet. So once you leave the living room space, this is kind of the separation between kind of the private living space and the more entertaining space for guests. So this bedroom, we did get to add outlets. This wall had no outlets on it, and I didn't realize how crappy the outlet distribution was in this place until we actually had to come back and rewire stuff because we did new walls and I saw crappy wiring in places. So we were able to put back new outlets. We made it make sense so that way there's like an outlet everywhere you I think want to store or stage beds, dressers, armoires, things like that. This is actually the light that was in the kitchen. So we repurposed it, put it in the bedroom, because again, this original fan light that was here was busted and shattered. So here in the master, the things that we did, again, we had to put a new fan light in there. She kind of, actually this one is the only one that was able to get salvaged. So she smashed the bulbs, so we replaced the bulb in the housing, all that's fine. Pulled it down just to make sure she didn't yank on it, because that's what happened on a few of the other fixtures. So pulled it down, double checked the wiring, double checked to make sure that everything was safe, and it was. Take a look over here at the double closet. This was smashed, and so we had to put this new closet in. And then here in the bathroom, lights were broken, mirror was broken. This was actually able to get salvaged. We were able to repurpose the plumbing, make sure everything was good. The toilet was replaced because the toilet was smashed originally. And then the thing that really sucked, inside the shower, all the fixtures ended up, she took a hammer to all the fixtures. And unfortunately, each one, like the shower head and the control, the diverter was smashed, so we had to replace that. So here we are in the hall bathroom, same thing, same idea. Everything was busted out. Toilet was smashed, vanity was broken. The light fixtures actually were rusted. There's a moisture issue that was in here, so we were able to correct some of that and change out some of the things that had some moisture issues. And again, the plumbing inside of this was also smashed. All this was replaced. You ended up replacing this guy, you ended up replacing the controls. The only good thing, and I said this at the time of, the good thing is she did not break any of the tile, which is like fortunate, because tile, one, it takes a lot of time to replace tile. Two, it's more expensive to replace tile. Not that this wasn't expensive, but that's just a little bit more of a pain in the ass. So behind door number 1 is a space that I didn't expect to touch. I didn't want to touch. I'm talking about the basement, of course. I wanted to add lighting down there. When I drilled my first hole to go set the first light, I could see the joists, and you know, that's where I discovered that the place had termites, which fucking sucked. Obviously, you need to do a termite treatment, which we did. And then you also need to, anything that's significantly damaged wood-wise, that's structurally supporting something or helping you hold up whatever it is, in this case the floor, needs to get replaced, repaired, and brought back to its structural integrity where you don't have an issue. In doing that work, blessing in disguise, we have a finished basement. Come take a look. This is our finished basement. I absolutely love the space. I love what we were able to get done here. So we have the main finished basement, and then we were able to etch out a proper laundry room. And that was important to me because originally this space was so dungeony, dank and dark and just not inviting at all. So you have, you know, a very kind of spacious laundry area where you can, you know, feel comfortable coming in and doing your laundry. And then you have nice access to your electric panel. So previously this was all, the laundry used to sit here blocking the electric panel. So you'd have to kind of walk around the stairs into like the crawl space area of the basement to access this, which is just no good. Now you can easily get right to it, do whatever you need to do. And then this is the crawl space underneath the kitchen. Now it's got like a, you know, a nice proper access panel that you can take down, put up, where it's not just open and exposed. This was open and exposed to, you know, dirt outside. So now it's all kind of partitioned off, separated. You can come in here and feel real comfortable doing whatever you have to do. So I absolutely love this space. This is great bonus area for a new tenant. When tenants see that you are continuously taking care of a property, one, they feel valued, they're happy to be in your place, especially if you're doing all the other things, checking all the other boxes as a landlord. Yeah, man, that's that on this one. So we will enjoy the rest of this cigar and catch you on the next one. We will be buying something new because I already got the itch to buy something new. So come stay around, we'll film the next one.